Whiteline roll center kit. I'm gonna go and attempt and put this on the car today. Drive around, see if it does anything. I think it will. I've heard some pretty positive feedback for this kit. So what it does is it takes your lower control arms on the front and lowers them, and then you get the regular center of gravity to the car. That comes back to like where it was at stock height. If you guys are on coilovers or springs, then those control arms have, or the springs and coils have changed your center of gravity for the car. So what the roll center kit does is once you've got coilovers or springs, is it takes that back to where it was at the stock height. It's kind of a little, it's definitely confusing to explain. But anyway, I've heard good feedback about it, and I'm going to try to get that on the car today. Here's the roll center kit. We've got the parts that connect to the steering rod arms right here, and then these go on the other part where the hub connects to the front control arm. And we've got the little pins with them, all the install instructions. However, I did do some browsing online and found some really good videos out there for just general Subarus, and it was suggested to pick up these pickle forks, and I picked these up off Amazon. You guys can look it up. Astro, I think this is the part number, it's 5-piece. Went ahead with 5-piece instead of just one in case I ever have to do anything like this again. I'll have this little kit. But anyway, these pickle forks are going to make it a lot easier to remove some like ball joint adapter shim. I can't remember what it is. I'll show you guys later. But anyway, these pickle forks should do the job. We've got the sway bar disconnected on both sides from the end links. I have to disconnect those. And we're gonna work on the tie rod, or the steering rod first. I've already got that locking pin out of here. Just snipped it, pulled it out since we've got more with the kit. And then I'm going to work on getting this disconnected. Ended up getting the tie rod out of the hub assembly here. Basically I had to, while it was in here, I just had to hammer the pickle rod down like this on top and then get it to come out. It wouldn't fit in the wheel well, and then spread it like it's designed to do. But anyway, it worked. Now we'll disconnect it and work on getting the white line on. Hits exactly where it was, right over here. So that line going this way is lined up, and then I made a up and down, and then I made another line so I could mark the thread. That's a 14mm nut, or bolt, need to remove that. This bottom cotter pin, remove that. Woo. Get it. Dealing with these ball joints is not the easiest thing, so I found that if you sand this part down, so you just hold some sandpaper over it. Hold on one sec. Yeah. So if you just hold some sandpaper over it at the end, and then get a 19mm drill and socket, spin it with the sandpaper, you can really knock it down quite a bit and get it into the bottom of your hub right here. Hopefully you guys can see the hub. And I've been taking a wire wheel and a drill and making sure to grind out all the rust in there. So that's how I found an easier way to get the ball joints into the hub. Spray it with a lot of WD-40, pry it out, and then grind out the rust with a wire wheel in there and a drill just like this. They work pretty well. And we've just got that first notch in the hub right there, and should be good from there. So I'm going to go ahead, put some grease in there, and then get the little plastic bushing. This is the part that you have to retain from the OEM setup. It's all clean. Let's hit some grease on the inside and outside of this. Drop it in. I've just got some duty grease, all greased. Drop it in the control arm. Voila! Oh, nice. That fit in there really well. Oh, that's a nice one. That wire wheel worked amazingly. The other one was so much more difficult. There we go. And I'm going to use the OEM washer, then the new nut provided with the Whiteline ball joint. With the jack in place under the control arm, do not block your bolt from coming through, and then just jack up the control arm. Works really well. Oh, see, I didn't leave enough space. I'm gonna reposition the jack. No big deal. Did it come out? Almost came out. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so I got enough room between the jack and the control arm. With the washer and the nut. This is one of those jobs where a little bit of experience goes a long way. That's why I'm filming the second side. I've done passenger side. Took me a little bit of time to kind of figure out, okay, I need to grind all the rust out from the hub and where the ball joint connects. So now I've just got to torque this nut down to spec. This 14 millimeter, I'll get that in there, torque that down to spec, and then the one for the control arm or the steering rod. I can't remember. I always forget the name of this. No big deal. And then I've got to put my end link back real quick. Get a screwdriver for that. Well, everything's installed. Here is the alignment of the driver's side. It's not too bad. Did fairly well on this. But come over to the passenger side. Ooh, that toe is out. So not going to be able to drive the car until we get an alignment. And that's unfortunate. Oh well, first time trying it, so I'm just happy I got the kit on there and everything actually went on the car. So pretty cool. I look forward to all the bump steer being eliminated with this kit. And that's it. Thanks guys. Catch you on the next one.